domestic and international shipping available. Some new items will be in that store shortly. Make sure to check back for that. As we get a fight here, Zan Gurney gonna go toe-to-toe with Sorensen. Hank Sorensen back at the goal line. Gurney going with the right hand. Both teams are all tied up. Gurney tries to go underneath with a jab. Sorensen over, and Sorensen with a big jab underneath. Gurney holds his ground, back and forth. Sorensen with the right hands, able to duck there is Gurney. Still going at it. Sorensen goes over the top. Now with a jab underneath, grabs, and they are down to the ice, and it's broken up. And quite a tussle here in the preseason.
Scooped up by Mantero, and now we got a penalty and a fight coming. Kaiser with a heavy right. He's taking rights, still on his feet. Now a couple uppercuts from Bobby. Bobby has his man in a headlock. He's tangled up and now hauls him down. That fight was with Bobby-ack.
Ellingson, that's poked away from him, deep in the left wing corner for Sioux City. Banked heavy around the boards. Here come the Musketeers. And we get a whistle, and what have we? We got a fight through and in the corner. Refs are going to break that one up, but Cole Kepke, he got a right hook in.
And a loose puck. Look at this. Gloves come off in front of the net. Schultz and Robert Herman. And down they go.
In offensively. And Alex Brizgala plays it off. Gustav Westland takes a tumble back toward the Zamboni end. And it's Muskegon there. Big hit on the near side. Dominic Mersch bowls over Emilio Peterson. Now Mersch drops a glove to the near side corner. Mersch ducking down, gets him right in. Takes down his man Colby Bucas. Ding, ding, ding. That's a winner for Dominic Mersch.
Svestrup right off the draw, but blocked over to the corner. Under 11 minutes to play. Scoreless third period. 5 power play goals. As Myers getting tangled up and eventually set down behind the play by Corson Green, and here they go. Myers taking offense, and things getting hot and heavy along the glass on the near side. 2 different skirmishes. It all started with Ben Myers. Now here's another one. And we're going to have ourselves a scrimmage. Corsia and Schmitz-Festrup, and Corsia and Schmitz-Festrup locked up. Corsia getting several right-handed shots in there. They're just going to let them duke it out. Meantime, Green's headed into the penalty box. The officials getting ready to put a stop to this. Matt Corsia for Sioux Falls winning this battle against Jacob Schmitz-Festrup. Well, Jacob coming in with the left hand a few times. And now the officials will come in and separate them, but
through the seam to Gutman. Hurl shoots. It's blocked in front and cleared towards the line. Osplund races over to keep in, but a second effort clears it down with a minute left in the power play. Penalty coming up, and it is a penalty against the Saints as Josh Dunn is down, and now we've got gloves down as Jonathan Osplund is firing away with Jackson Charlesworth. Charlesworth a couple over the top here, and Osplund is just trying to hang on for dear life here. And Osplund takes down Charlesworth, and there goes the power play.
Assisted as he created that play at the point at 2:26. The time that they put down there from the goal. Of course, we're almost halfway through the third period, so that'll have to be adjusted. Here's Jack Summers, shot, and it was just tipped wide there. We're going to have a fight now as 2 go at it. As it's Rowan working for Sioux City, and it's Goodsir who has a bee in his bonnet, and it wrestles Rowan down to the ice.
He stops Jack Randall from point-blank range.
Back at the point, another long shot, another save by Patera. Puck loose in the crease. It's still loose. Finally, it gets kicked off to the corner. And are we going to get a fight? Well, we're going to get punched and thrown by a Lancer anyway. And now the Rough Riders get back into it. Kyle Luke for the Lancers. And Andrew Nedeljkovic for the Rough Riders.
I believe Koharski will get an assist on that. And look out, here we go, right off the hump. We got Hinches going at it in front of the bench, and he's brought down. I didn't catch what Stars player that was. As Hinches still writhing down over the Lincoln player down on the ice. A very quick fight, but nonetheless, that was a scrap.
City Storm player will get it deep. Babachuk first to it for Central Illinois. Fires it all the way up ice. Drew Elser. Now a foot race for this puck. Near side corner. Canceled out anyway by the netminder Zukov, who went and got it. Now a fight with Elser. He's swinging away. He took his man down for a brief second. They're still going after it. And then Elser was rocking back and forth on his skates and fell backward. And that'll be the end of that fight.
Right at the blue line. Nice to try to get this one out of the defensive zone. Big hit there as McMenamin laid out. Manera drops the gloves and they're going at it. It is dinner time. Manera just fed him a full plate of fist pie. Holy smokes.
Carroll dumps it in off the linesman. And Green Bay will retreat to the near zone. And now Curtis Hall gets tied up with somebody. And also John Franco Castero. Now Eric Esposito has dropped the gloves with Kyler Head. Esposito, Kyler Head, both throwing haymakers. Great duck of a couple punches there by Esposito. And Esposito takes him down.
Trying to get Omaha back on this board. Shot from the point. A hammer time shot there from Hamlin. As the gloves come off, we got a fight here. Ethan Price takes his man down in the scrum over in the far corner board. Both looked at each other and said, let's go. Gloves came flying off.
Looking for an edge and a shot, and the stick went flying, and we got extras going on right now, and a fight brewing. Sioux City doing battle. That's Pospisil. He's got him a couple times. He'll knock him down, and Martin Pospisil drops the gloves for the Musketeers. Back out. Flies this one toward the front of the Hawk net from center, steered away. Big hit, and this is going to be a penalty on Sorensen as he flattened the Capitol, and this is going to lead to an altercation between Sorensen and Egla. And they go down quickly after Sorensen came off balance. Linesman intervened. 13:38 left in regulation.
And the Tri-City Killers. Now we got a whistle. We got a fight. Monty Graham and Brian Hawkinson, two former teammates, exchanging right haymakers in front of the Tri-City bench. Both helmets dislodged. Good tussle there between Monty Graham, who got some hard rights. Central Illinois blue line trying to hold it in, can't do so. No numbers here as Head comes through center, and he is crushed. A sandwiching hit. Two Lumberjacks got Kyler Head, and now Andreeve headhunting against Staudiker. Staudiker giving it to him, and now they drop the gloves. Staudiker feeding right to Andreeve. Andreeve returning the favor. They continue to dial in. Now a left from Staudiker with an uppercut, and two right hooks from Staudiker. They have each other in a headlock, and the linesmen step in.
In the far corner, watching his defenseman back him up there on that play. The fans are watching that replay. Everyone's on their feet here.
Drags it, now slides it in down low. Fargo gets it back. Extras going on. Hospital
between Pospisil and I believe Loughran, and then a Fargo player jumped Pospisil from behind.
Put a move on there, a little one-handed shot as they take down Purpura from behind. Then we get an all-out brawl here as both teams are going at it. Helmets are flying off now, and the gloves are off as Manera is going at it with Bella Aqua, and Manera is just hammering him. Here he goes in front of the cage. Manera battling to stay up. As another fight is breaking out with Percelli. Carpenter and Jack Perbix are just resting each other's hands on each other's shoulders, just enjoying the free fight here.
Meeting though, as the Flying Aces against Dubuque in this building. Ace might have a rush the other way. 3-on-3. Oh, and a fight behind the net. Butella going after it along with Thompson. A couple of lefts by Butella. Has his arms tied up. Oh, another left hook. Oh, and he takes him down. Oh, what a left hook by Simon Butella.
High in the zone, could not fire. Shot on the way, right in the glove of Philip Larson. Larson has the answer, and Nate Klurman is going to drop the gloves. Here comes Klurman for the Storm, throwing bombs beneath the goal line. Nate Klurman exchanging blows with Jack Drury. And the referee's trying to separate each of them. The fans like that one as they rise to their feet.
Wildowski working well. DeBoer, a good pass to the high slot. And Adam Samuelson a shot, fired it wide. Adam Samuelson, midpoint of the line, battling with Griffin Lund. And they continue to battle, and here we go. Adam Samuelson and Griffin Lund. And it's 1st and 10 at the Central Illinois blue line. See what gets called here. Lund and Adam Samuelson had a tussle all by themselves at the midpoint of the Central Illinois line. Now everybody picking a partner. Middorf tied up with his man. Wildowski has a hold of his man. DeBoer and Buns. DeBoer and Smith. Now DeBoer and Lund. Tia Samuelson in the middle of everything now with Brady Smith. Nothing, by the way, for Team USA. Referee away from the fray. Got a notepad out. Both benches standing. Some of the fans standing. And you can see the tay-to-tay continuing.
Going where Pietro Nero sends it deep to Lillybridge, and Chase Griesbach absolutely crushes Graham Lillybridge. And now Griesbach is getting attacked by Pietro Nero. Gloves are off and they're swinging. And now they are down in front of the Youngstown bench. Griesbach probably going to be called for boarding here. Boarding or charging, one of the two. I thought Griesbach left his feet to make the hit. Well, off the draw, the Gamblers control back to their own zone, and we've got a scrap, and it's going to be between Bakich and Bergman. They're swinging away in front of the Blackhawk bench. Bakich lands an uppercut, now a right. He stuns Bergman, lands a left. Crossing over, they wrestle. Now an uppercut again by Bakich. Bergman answers with a couple of short rights. He's hurt his hand. Now Bakich a right and a right. They wrestle at center. Bergman hits Bakich in the side of the head. He's lost his helmet. And a right hand hits the side of Bergman's helmet again. A jab by Bakich with the left hand. They're still going at it before the linesman try to break it up. Bergman swings and misses. Now they are on the ice, and the linesman dive in to keep them pulled apart. What a scrap by Solak Bakich and Leon Bergman.
Drop. Steves was behind the line, so Saints couldn't get through. Bouncing puck and taken by Stomp. Setting up Primo with 10 left in the power play. To Alex Steves, who bashed it deep. We have a whistle And an offside, and now Palmer and Gutman getting his Gutman is now jumped by Trevino, and both of them have their gloves down, and Trevino and Gutman do-si-do a bit, and they'll both head off.
5-on-5. Clocks are now killed off 4 of 5 Cedar Rapids power plays in the game. Slaggert tangling with Palmer. They get caught up with each other. The puck comes across the slot. We've got a fight going between Palmer and Slaggert. It turns into a wrestling match as the linesmen come flying in from the blue line.
Paderka angles it off the end boards for Stemlin. Now to Messner, and a fight as Felix going at it, trading rights, and he takes down, look like Scott Corbett.
One caromed off the body of Dornbach and just slipped by the near post. Another big collision in behind the Lincoln net. This time, Monty Graham and Anthony Del Gaizo. Oh, now we're going to have a fight. Del Gaizo, hard right to Christian Krieger. He's feeding him. Krieger answers with another, and then another. And now Del Gaizo with an uppercut, refusing to go down. As the helmet's been dislodged, the linesman steps in. That'll get the crowd going here. The Jacks have to come back into their own zone with 1:05 on this power play. Not much doing so far. This Lincoln penalty kill has been taxed. They lead the league in penalty minutes, and this is going to lead to another one as Amit is now being gone after by Kondelik. And Kondelik rifling right hands into the face of Amit. Amit's got him, but now the linesmen are going to break it up. Picard wants to go. Bucas coming in there for a big hit. Now this is getting physical early. Paul Krieger has dropped the gloves. Kondelik is going to be sent to the locker room. He did not like the hit that Amit put on his teammate and countryman, Matej Picard.
They cleared out into the neutral area, down to the Waterloo end of the rink. Back along the boards on the right-hand side. 3 players go down in the corner. Puck comes back out into the neutral ice area. And we got a fight back in the corner. It is, looks like the lock for the Rough Riders. I can't tell who the Blackhawk is. I can now with Tabor. As they've got the gloves off, exchanging right back in behind the goal on the end boards. Linesman just standing back to let him go. Tabor's lost his helmet. The lock throws a couple of overhead rights. There's another one. Back behind the play as they continue to go. Everybody else is back to in and they'll punch themselves out. And then finally the linesmen get in and get them separated.
On the goal line now centered. Kaiser intercepts and flips this one back out to center ice. It was Bakic making a play again. Now Bakic is going to go with Colby Bucas. A neutral zone fight. Solak, Bakic, and Colby Bucas. They tumble down to the ice. Bucas, another shot from his back into the chin of Bakic.
Quick shot on the way, blocked out in front of rolling puck. Dvorny threw it out in front of the net, and no call provided. Big collision. Gootzer's going to drop the gloves here. Here we go. It's Adam Gootzer and Colin Felix. And Gootzer going to work on Felix. Not the first time Gootzer's been involved in a tussle this season. Those players go crashing down to the ice. The fans love it here at the Viero Center. Were able to kill off both of those penalties. Not only did they do that, but they caught a rush down the ice. Now here's a quick shot from Brunsman, and the save is made. And now we're going to have a fight in behind the goal. And we got a disagreement here. It looks like Foskey is in there, and a couple of quick punches thrown. And the referees quickly get in there, and that looked to be just a routine stoppage.
And goes after it himself along with Nolan Sullivan. Oh boy. The Central Illinois player went down hard in behind the net there, and now he's going after Nolan Sullivan. Butala and Sullivan are going to drop the mitts. Sullivan feeding Butala with a left, and then another. Got a right in there as well. Nolan Sullivan. 2 more lefts, and now a right. Butala trying to answer. Will throw him down against the boards. On the right side, and a good defensive play is made by Butala. We got a fight behind the play in front of the Muskegon bench. It's Poza going down to the ice. Punches thrown after the players went down.
And I have a feeling we got more penalties being handed out here. We got a couple of guys who would really like to go at it, but the guys in the striped shirts are preventing it. So, Rough Rider penalty coming up on Kevin Lombardi. And now we do have a fight going right in front of the Rough Rider bench. Just all of a sudden, bang, they went at it. And the linesmen are getting in and trying to separate it. It looks like there's 4 or 5 of them in there. 2 of them are just paired off to keep each other out of it.
Trailing as the back end man, though couldn't connect with him, has just moved through the middle, and now the Storm carry back up the right side, and a flicker through center ice, and now a fight back in the Storm end. Don Mersch going right between the hashes with one Storm player. Mersch has him grappled with his left hand, holding down his left arm, gets a swing in, a second one in, gets him blazing, and it's Chase McLean going toe-to-toe, the former teammates, as Mersch rattles up and gets his scruff. The 2 are separated by the linesmen. Ding, 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 that's an even stretch for McLean and Mersch.
Boy comes in, shot, save, cleared to the right-hand side, and we got a fight going back in behind the net. That is Roman Sean going at it along with Chicago's Matteo Pietrano. And I have no idea where that started from. I think Sean may have gotten inadvertently tied up with goaltender Oscar Audio.
And then he couldn't get it back to his forehand. Now it's up the near side. Good hit by Dawson. Forward centering pass taken by Werbeck. He'll shovel a backhander, but second chance as it was knocked down once. Taken back by Werbeck. And now Hallinan and Dawson, and they're going to go. Hallinan gets pushed over by Dawson. Here comes McKinnon in to back him up. And McKinnon goes down right away as Dawson had the gloves off before anything could happen. So not much there, but Brian Hallinan hadn't really had a chance to get things ready. He was about to throw the gloves, and Dawson pushed him over. Then McKinnon came in late to back up Hallinan, and we'll see how this gets sorted out. And behind the play, Rowan has dropped him on Lebster, and here we go. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I think Lebster might have caught Rowan up high, and he took offense to it and went right after Lebster, who again never got the gloves off. Manning was brought down in the corner, and Dickerson's going to come in. Manning gets right back up and goes after Pospisil. Pospisil has dropped the gloves, and this is getting out of hand. And Pospisil brings down 2 refs with them. Manning is brought down as well. As there has not been a lot to hold the gloves onto the Sioux City Musketeers here this evening. Town scoreboard report. Face-off taken by Maloney. Brings it, and we're going to have a fight now at center ice. It's Ronnie Addard doing battle here for the Storm. He matches up against Brian Silver. No, it's Ethan Price. Price and Addard, 2 number 3s going to work here at center ice, trading blows. As Addard goes down and gets back up. Big rights here each way. And Price wrestles down Addard. They're still going after it as the referees call it off here with 1:57 left to go in the second period.
Out front, oh, and it went off the pad of Karki, and he'll put a glove on it. 3 minutes even to go, and things getting chippy now as a little a fight ensues out in front of Karki. Bliss drops the mitts, and here we go. Bliss just landing huge rights. Bliss with another haymaker, trying to get his elbow free. There's another one. Bliss taking shots, and down they go. A good fight by Trenton Bliss. He had had enough of that. Left it for Underwood. Underwood gets blasted from behind. That's a penalty for sure. And the extra attacker is coming on. Touch there, and we're going to get a fight. Prokop standing up for his boy. He's taking on Delgaizo. Rights being thrown. Prokop took one to the chops and then lays one himself. Prokop took one on the chops and goes down. But he had every right to take that fight as Underwood got blasted from behind into the far corner.
For the puck at the top of the circles along the wall. Abate and McLaughlin. Oh, McLaughlin, Abate dropped the gloves, and here we go. Abate, couple of undercuts. McLaughlin loses his helmet, throws Abate to the ground, and jumps on top of him.
Lancer's still on it. It's been all Lancers so far, almost midway through this period. Percelli, he gets stood up there by Rafai, and they start whacking sticks. Percelli drops the gloves, and he starts throwing punches at his ex-teammate. Here they go! Percelli and Rafai. So it's some bad blood between those two. The referees get in the middle of it. Brandon Percelli did not hesitate to throw him off.
A ricochet shot goes wide, and Sioux Falls player trips up Vomashka back in his own end. They're going to let that one go as he continues. Mason Klee now steps up, back in, and now a whistle comes back off the play as Klee wants all kinds of Kirill Penyakov down the Stampede end. Colin Peters goes toe-to-toe. Now he's going to fight in the far corner with Corson Green as Mason Klee back in the far end is wrapped up with one other player. Two fights going on simultaneously. Peters has the hard fight in the far corner as linesmen race to each side and let it rub out. Green and Peters are now separated.
Snapped deep by the Saints. Josh Maniscalco, after Steves was hit, is in a fight. The Saints score, and it's waved off. And how about this? The Saints were able to get a goal, but behind the play, Josh Maniscalco had dropped the gloves with Will Smolek. Two of them trading blows. Maniscalco with the right, switches to the left, and wrestles down. Smolek continues to pound away with the left, and the two of them wrestle around. The goal was waved off. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that before.
This is slid ahead to Graham. Came into Steel territory. Pass toward Kaiser. Dipped away by Gurney. And then a shot from Graham is stopped by Audio. There's the call of that goal.
His 16th of the season. Scored by number 12.
Hold on. We got a fight here as Gurney is going to go with Kaiser. The net was knocked off. And both men tangled up here near the goal line. Gurney with the right hand. Kaiser trying to come back. He's ducking down low. Gurney holding on to the sweater here, trying to get positioning, and they wrestle each other down at the goal line as teammates from both sides show appreciation.
Just over 9 minutes to go here in the opening Buffalo Wild Wings first period. A big hit by Villela. Takes a helmet off, and then Villela gets run after. Villela takes his gloves off, and we've got a little rumble here. The linesman trying to interject and break it up. A couple of shots there by Picorni as Villela applied a hit.
Aces, Lon over the line. He gets absolutely run into by Carroll, and then a shot. Zukov gets run over, and all hell's gonna break loose. Here we go. Bliss is in there, Carroll's in there, and the gloves are off, helmets are off, and here we go. The Gamblers have had absolutely enough. The linesmen are in there, both officials in there as there's 0.1 seconds to go. Into the near corner, Carroll's going to go get this one as the Aces change. Here come the Gamblers, here's a fight, rolls down, and here comes Moss. Moss big right, Moss tie him out, he's landing an uppercut, and down he goes. Moss is laying huge rights, and this fight is over as the linesmen try to pull him apart.
Blue line left wing side, top of the circle. Richards a blast. It's loose out in front of the goal. And Jarusic is run into from Addard. Addard's going to drop the gloves. In behind the goal line, pounding away at Lucas Bond. Lucas Bond and Ronnie Addard going after this one. Bond goes down. Addard throws another right as the gloves come off between Ronnie Addard and Lucas Bond.
The skate stops it behind the net. Walsh drawing with a couple of phantoms as they head to the bench. There go the gloves. Walsh and Esposito going at it right in front of the Youngstown bench. Esposito lands a couple of uppercuts. Now they're both landing right. Walsh with a roundhouse hands with a headlock, and that'll get the linesman in there to break it up.
Left side Westland, he drags, but back in the Stars blue line, fight coming. It's Christian Krieger dropping the gloves, going against Dorian Dawson. The two tied up with Krieger's left hand on the collar of Dawson, holding him free. Krieger lays a quick jab at the very end. Ding, ding, ding.
Illinois face-off win. They get it to the Central Illinois zone. Back, it's trying to locate it in the slot. Could not. And it's cleared. Tabor, a big hit. Running over Maloney. And now we've got a Central Illinois player going after Tabor, but it's back as she's dropping the gloves with Race.
They're swinging away in the referee's crease. Dackich landed to right. Drake tries to answer. They wrestle. Drake goes down to a knee. Dackich lost his helmet but came up swinging, and the linesman intervened.
To Schneider, has a man ahead, and here's Jake Hale trying to get past Petrillo, who nailed him en route to the goal. Saints fans want a penalty not coming as Schneider is leaned on. Now we have a fight behind the play as Petrillo and Hale have dropped the gloves. Hale pounding away at the right. Petrillo comes back with a few, and Hale goes down, but the spunky Jake Hale.
And the Stars counter. Now it's Cotter and Dornbach at the right side. Cotter comes high slot to Dornbach, left circle shooting, and it goes out the other side. And a penalty comes here against the Stars. It'll be Dom Mersch. He throws a jab towards Zach Driscoll, the goaltender. And now all kinds of a skirmish coming back in the crease in the Lancer end. Mersch threw an Omaha player into the Lancer net. Driscoll didn't like it. He took a chop at Mersch, and Mersch just went right back at Driscoll, and now Mersch is throwing haymakers along with one Lancer player in the far side. Looks like Cam Gennady jumping in to take on the Stars captain as those two are separated. To pick it up between his skates, Cotter holds on with his skates to try to rub out Suchi, who takes a spill on the ice. Puck hops over his backside, and now Paul Cotter going toe-to-toe with Noah Cates, and Cotter's first fight of the season takes down Cates right off the spar. Stars do get it. They shoot from the high slot. That's Philip Point on the chance. He's taken away. Big check on the far side by Christian Krieger. Now one Lancer's going to go after Krieger on the far side. He just one hit takes down that Lancer player. Ding, ding, ding. That's a winner for Christian Krieger. And now another fight starts off as Mason Klee on the far side with Jack Randall. They square up. Randall and Kleebold take swings. They're jawing away as Randall throws some haymakers with his left hand. Klee frees up his left hand, trying to set back up with his right side as Randall goes after shots on Klee, and those two are separated.
Top of the USA line, rowing a shot. Nice anticipation, good defensive play by Jake Pavanka. Deflected the puck to the corner. Left wing, severe angle shot, Micah Miller. And the save made, pushing and shoving. This is Pospisil, the PIM leader in the USHL. TJ King, no stranger. Pospisil leads the USHL with 131 PIMs. And it's 1st and 10 in the corner.
Brings it around the boards to the blue line, held in there. Kyle Wolf fires it down into the corner. Here we go. Fight going on the near side. Can't see who it is. We got everybody kind of standing up in front of us and cheering them on. They're right along the boards in front of the penalty box.
On the season, the undrafted free agent from Sudbury in Ontario, Canada. And now we got a fight behind the play. It's Bobby Kaiser and Rory Herman. Kaiser and Herman beating each other rights. Both still on their feet. Kaiser with a swing. The helmet of Herman dislodged. An uppercut there from Herman. And now they both throw rights. Oh, what a fight we have here. Kaiser hauls it down. Minor penalty there at the end of the second period. Now Moss is going to go with Poza. Austin Poza throwing fists into neutral zone. Here Poza beating him right. Moss just trying to fend him off. Poza gets a left in there. Now a right, now a left. Poza still hammering. An uppercut. An overhand. Moss gets his hand free, but Poza keeps drilling him with rights. Moss tries to haul him down, but can't do it. And the linesman step in.
Had it knocked down. It comes back to center. St. Ivan flips it in. Now Acosta and Bell are going to drop the gloves. Here we go. Acosta and Bell have to go at it here. Acosta leans in. Bell a couple of rights. Acosta comes back with a right of his own, and now he's got Bell's helmet off. Gets a couple of good shots. Fans on their feet now. And down they go. Knocked down by Corsia. They'll play it here as Reifenberger gets it to Corsia. Reifenberger goes down. Reifenberger has the puck tied up, but it'll come back here along the wall. Left side here for Tabakin, and now there's a drop of the gloves. Corsia is going here with Picorni with 5:03 to go in the game. Picorni getting a couple of shots. Garcia coming back with a couple of rights, and they will interject. Will the officials? 2 fights tonight.
To the far side wall. Otto, he'll get it up. As Carrick is getting a stick up high on him. No call. Another nice hit there by Bergen. We got a fight breaking out now. Gloves are off. Berg's throwing him. Gets his man down. Berg threw a hard hit right at the red line, causing a little havoc.
To Tuliara up the far side. Nudged out the center ice and bumped back into Lincoln end. Big check by Dominic Mersch coming through the middle. And one Waterloo player doesn't like that. Mersch holding him away, and he's going to fight right at center ice with Jack Drury. Dominic Mersch, a few undercuts on Drury, knocks the helmet off, gets him left side as well. He's just pounding away at Drury, and the linesmen step in. Ding, ding, ding.
Back up a little bit from the dot. Puck is down, and it's played over to Casero. Casero chips it around Addard, gets knocked down for his trouble. And now we're going to have a fight. Addard, and I think that's Craig Needham, as Casero goes down in pain as Addard takes down Craig Needham and throws a couple of more punches while he's down the ice. Casero now slowly getting up to his feet.
Shot save made. Rebound was out on the table, but cleared away by Rowan for Miller. Miller with a big hit. Scholl applies the hit, and Miller is still down. Big hit and a clean hit. Miller will head to the bench. Still shaking and a little bit stirred. Big hit awakens the crowd. Here we go. Farmer and Leopold. Leopold is winning the battle on this as he gets several right-handed shots in on Farmer. Farmer sets him down. The officials will put the end of this.
Taken away. Here's Doherty trying to clear it. Collides with Yakovenko. The two get their sticks up, and they're having words, and Yakovenko jabs it. Doherty doesn't drop him. Yakovenko swinging and missing. Doherty tries to land a right. He missed. They jab at each other in the neutral zone. Yakovenko has a hold of Doherty's helmet and trying to rip it off. He's got a hold of the ear flap, and he's shaking Doherty's helmet around. Doherty tries a jab. Yakovenko swings, hits the side of Doherty's helmet a couple of times. Now they grapple and the linesmen step in.
In the middle, Peters gets it around the defense and brings it down. A hard hit in the corner by Peters. And Carrick, it looks like he's going to start throwing him another hard hit. And here come the gloves. They're off now as Peters and Carrick are feeding each other right now. Hunter Carrick saw Janetti take a hard hit from behind as they're both letting him go. And Carrick goes down. Peters still standing. Peters with the helmet off.
Late end of the second period, Cotter and Mersch both in down low, and that will do it as Gannetti tries to drop the gloves with Paul Cotter, and Gannetti goes after Cotter. They're tussling right behind the Omaha net. Cotter gets his right hand free, tackles down Gannetti. Ding, ding, ding. Will call it a win for Cotter.
Redirected deep. Behind the cedar ramp is net, the Rough Riders. Blackman hit hard by Cassetti, separated from the puck. And the Rough Riders find it again to clear it. Now we're going to have a scrap behind the play between Cassetti and the Rough Riders. Cassetti swinging away with Lombardi. And the linesman trying to intervene quickly after Lombardi was knocked off balance. They're still trying to go at each other, but the linesman will wrestle the two of them apart. And this will lead to some penalties here.
Left side of Barrier. Barrier dishes down low. We're a minute 39 left in the major power play. Shot redirected into the right wing corner. Green Bay. And bodies up on the board. Penalties coming up. Sioux City will pile on after looked like a connection with a Musketeer player and Green Bay player. And then the Musketeer player got checked from behind. The gloves are down. The tempers are flaring a little bit.
And then Perclay trying to pitchfork it into the offensive zone. It was batted away. McLean trying to counter. Comes up right wing. Stood up by Sorensen. They're in a wrestling match just in front of the Blacklock bench, and now they're going to be more than a wrestling match. They drop the gloves. They're swinging away. It's McLean and Sorensen trying to get at each other. McLean an uppercut. I'm not sure he landed it. Sorensen tried the same. That when he did land, got a right in, trying to swing with the left. He lands one. McLean swings and misses. Sorensen with a right hand that knocks McLean's helmet off. He jabs an uppercut a couple of times. Comes over the top. And Sorensen knocks McLean down with a big right hand.
They'll back up. That's Minden. Now Conley and Minden are going to go at it. They drop the gloves, and here we go. Circling around. Here comes Conley with a nice right to Minden. Has him tied up. Comes back and takes him down with a shot. And the crowd comes to their feet here with 6:27 to go.
Slanger tries to drop it off. Urbank's back check impedes the progress there, and Bricky brings a man down behind the net. And that was Slaggert. Bricky and Slaggert have a discussion now, and Bricky and Slaggert are going to go. Yeah, here we go. The gloves are off. Scooter Bricky and Slaggert. Here we go. Bricky feeding him rights. Slaggert gets his gloves off, and here we go. Josie, no time from Urbandale. Bricky, a couple lefts. Now a right from Slaggert, another right from Bricky. And there's a left from Bricky and a right that gets Slaggert right on the nose. And another big one. How about this? A heavyweight bout here as they're still going at it in the far corner. Slaggert and Bricky tied up, and it will be cut away, and the fans are on their feet here in the Madhouse.
Second, as Larson was looking to collect it into the glove. And now we got a fight at center ice. It's Zan Gurney. And here we go. Zerny and Goodser. It's Adam Goodser with some lefts at center ice. He's pounding away on Gurney. Gurney trades some rights, and he comes right back with an uppercut. Adam Goodser now looking to get free with a right hand. He goes down. Gurney on top of him now, looking to pull the jersey off. More blows from Gurney, and the referees come in and separate it.
Free skater, but Skinner with a shot on net last night. That's what happens when you pepper Dryden McKay with 58 shots on net. They've got 4 so far here tonight. With 13:45 and counting to play, we've got an injury and a penalty being called. The Delgaizo's tangled up with Brendan Suter as the gloves have come off now, and Mark Delgaizo's going to go with Brendan Suter. Suter a couple lefts to Delgaizo, who's trying to back up and set his feet. Now he fires a right in there to Suter. Pops the helmet of Suter off. Suter gets a right. Now a couple overhands from Delgaizo. A hard right from Suter, and now Mark's going to take him down and throw 1 or 2 more jabs in there.
Trying to bring it back out. Smolik ahead into the neutral ice area. Pushes it down into the rough rider end of the ring. Somebody lost the helmet. There go the helmet for pitch. Smolik is in doing along with the Lumberjacks' Max Stoniker. Both guys tossing rights. Now Stoniker back with the left. Smolik lands the left thing down onto the ice. Get back up. But by that point, the linesman have gotten in there to break it up.
I think the Fighting Saints want to prove that they can beat them and do it convincingly. So there's still 20 minutes left to get something going. Oh, we have something going.
Matt Stoya has dropped the gloves with Mick Mesner right off the bat. First fight in a while for the Saints as Mesner comes over the top. Mesner Stoya with some right hands, and then Stoya drops Mesner down to the ice, and that gets this crowd electrified right quick, just 6 seconds into the third.
Finally gets control of it, clears it ahead to the blue line, knocked down there, and it's fired all the way down to the Dubuque end of the rink. And back behind the net, here we go. William Walsh is getting into it along with, I believe, that's Stoya. They get down, they get back up, and the linesmen get in and get them separated. It was right in front of the Rough Rider bench.
Across the line, Bergman right side. He shot one, defunct it to the far corner. Stick save made by the goaltender Zukom. Then a big hit along the far half and down Petrillo. And right after the whistle, Ace is going to go after. Dropping the gloves now. Ace's player with Leon Bergman. Couldn't tell who that is. Who's tied up right now. Looks like it's Charlie Wraith tied up with Bergman. Swinging away at him is Charlie. Still tied up, and they'll be separated by the officials. It looked like it's Petrillo who is down on the ground, and he is not moving anywhere, and held it along the near side half wall. Down behind the goal line now, picked up by Green Bay's Herman, trying to flip it up the far boards, but Pulled away by the Aces. Cafu pushed it across the line. We have a fight going on behind the play. Swinging away is Brady Smith with a Green Bay player. Took a shot while he was down on his knees. Oh, and then tackled him out on the ice. Smith was down and got back up and then bowled over whoever that was from Green Bay. Took a big hit there, and they'll be separated after the whistle.
The center line. Fiedgren down low, and his shot was jammed away as Zukov with a poke check. Fiedgren taken down. Zukov then just attacked Fiedgren behind the net up against the end wall. What in the world is going on here?
Goaltender off the ice. Kondelik up on the forecheck to try to touch the puck. Now Poza and Pospisil are going to drop the mix. Poza, a couple of hard shots to Pospisil, but he was upended right away. Poza still firing from his back. Now trying to get up and go back after Pospisil. He hauls the linesman down.
He played it, clears it down into the Rough Rider end of the right. We got bodies going down behind the play, and a fight back behind the play. And it's going down on party, or check out for the Rough Riders. I think that's Thompson. And I think it's Schultz for the Fargo Force. Wasn't much of a fight. They each landed a couple of blows before they went down.
Gamblers jump on it, chip it out to the Grande out at center, and he hits a pass now to Herman. Here's Herman down the slide, backhand attempt, paddleboarded aside by McKay. And he'll hang on in some extracurriculars. And here we go, here's a fight. Herman has had enough, and he's pounding Felix. Big rights being thrown. Big rights being thrown by Herman. And down they go. Felix will be spitting chicklets after that one. Center. Prokop line out there. Gamblers win this one back to Spot. Penalty going. We're going to get another fight. Here we go. Who's going for the Gamblers? Looks like Moss. And Webster is blasting Grotzman. Webster with huge rights, and down goes Webster as his jersey's up over the top of his head.
Chips the puck to his brother Cole. Up the ice trying to find McCabe, but missed him. Should be icing, and that's the call as Waite wins the race to the puck and behind the play. We're going to have a scrap between Cole Krieger and Jack Drury. Krieger swinging and hitting Drury in the back of the head. Drury tries to land one. Krieger tries another, but Drury hits Krieger hard with the right hand, swinging again. Krieger swings wildly and misses. Drury tries to land a left, knocks Krieger down to the ice, and the linesman died in between them. 1:39 left to go in the opening period.
In the legs and down. Durney handed over to McKinnon. That was a tough pass to handle. McKinnon is belted up against the glass by Daw. Manning down low. McKinnon turning on Daw. McKinnon wants Daw to go. He's asking him, and now Ivan Uzhenkov comes over. And let's see. McKinnon's got his gloves off, and here we go. A hard right off the get-go by Ivan Uzhenkov. Another one by McKinnon. A left for Ivan Uzhenkov, and McKinnon drops one right in the mouth on Ivan Uzhenkov. A heavyweight battle here between the two. Some rights from Ivan Uzhenkov at the buzzer, and Buccaneer Arena is alive.
Way forward. Tri-City still battling, though, to keep the zone. Well, now we got a fight going on. And Dawson goes after another guy. Oh, I tell you what, there was a heavy shot applied, and Dawson, now he'll crack the guy in the face. And extra's going on. This might transpire to another one, too. And now Pospisil, a couple uppercuts. He goes after it. This thing is getting a little worse. Guys, now Pospisil will go. Pospisil will take him. Jack Summers was coming in on Pospisil. Pospisil going at him. He takes him down.
Side of the net. They tried center one, goes loose. Just wide as Furry's in a headlock now. Now Price getting into it. Here come the gloves. As they're off, Pricey. Petronio. Price throws him off. Helmet knocked off. He throws another right. Another one.
as he's letting him go, takes him down. Those two going at it back and forth tonight.
Smith had it knocked off his stick, cleared back out into the neutralized area. Cleared ahead to the Rough Rider into the ring. Catching up to it there is Herman. Herman for Green Bay behind the net. Two players collide back there. And there go the gloves and the helmets. Jake Johnson going at it along with Paul Moss. I have no idea what started this. Johnson's landed a couple of big ones. Now Moss getting a couple extra ones in as they get down on the ice. Moss on top. And now the linesmen get in and separate them. And I have absolutely no clue what started that.
Reifenberger off behind the Chicago net, gets tied up. Off the wall to St. Ivany. Works it back around, and Gould has it. And now the gloves have come off. Reifenberger has dropped the gloves there. Going at it with Tim Clifton, and down they go. A couple of shots. And that'll bring the fans to their feet with 5:36 to go. They're still trying to grab each other. As the linesmen have them both pinned hard onto the ice. Controls the puck. They'll play it off behind the net. Centering attempt to save made, and there's the whistle. And now all kinds of pushing and shoving as after the whistle. More collisions as the Stampede take exception. Down on the ice is Vigren. And Vigren slow to get up. And tempers flaring here. Stephenson talking to Dugan. To Naples went after Vigren, wants him to get up. Has a few words. And now Burton getting involved here, trying to break up a fight. As DeNaples is trying to go back into it. And DeNaples is getting back into it. We've got everybody going. Burton is involved here. Everybody. Burton is now backing off. All the players in the line going at it. Dugan is tied up. Villela is tied up here. DeNaples will be done for the evening here after being escorted off and then coming back. And now Villela still on the ice with McLaughlin. DeNaples is very upset. Finally being escorted to the locker room.
Go in the second period, and USA has a 6-goal lead. Man chopped down here from center ice. It was Jonathan Gruden, and we're going to have a fight as Ronnie Attard starts swinging with Adam Samuelson. Attard with his gloves still on here, pounding away, and Samuelson takes him down. Ronnie Attard and Adam Samuelson.
And rolled up top by the steal, but Chicago is changing up as Mastro Simone joins the action. And now we get a whole mix-up and a fight here in front of the bench, and swinging from down on the ice there looked to be, I believe that was McDermott going after Vigren, or taking back Dugan there.
So we haven't seen much of Grounds tonight. Comes down deep to the side of Cros's net, picked up in the corner. Cates to break it up as he steals it. Still with it. We got a fight going now as Manera takes his gloves off, throwing hits from behind. Philip Succi gets in it as well. Manera letting him go.
And Y will kind of turn, loses his balance for an instant. Meantime, Picorni and Berg are going to go at it again. Here's part two. Swing and a miss by Calvin. Couple of shots by Berg. Now, a couple of quick right hands by Calvin Picorni. A flurry of right hands. Back to his left. Here they go again. And now that fight will finally come to a halt. Half wall, far side. And Bell will play it, and here he goes. Gurney is ready to play the field as he and Randall at center ice. Randall got the last 2 or 3 shots in with the right hand. Gurney started it, and Randall finished it.
Well off the play, and he let that play on as the Ice continued. As also Long should have dropped the gloves with Abante back at the Stars line. Abante gets a grapple, gets 1 and 2 in. Long, a big swing with his right hand. connects to Abate. Another one comes in on Long. Abate going with some uppercuts a couple of times. Gets a left hand in. Long trying to reach in. Abate takes a tumble, and Long gets on top of him.
At the ice, Bacalo cutting to the right hand, a fight. Kucherek dropping the gloves with Posa. Yeah, going some rights on Posa. Just where are we going there? And it's center ice. Kucherek couple in the mouth, on the left. And Posa takes down Kucherek.
And I would love to give you the dates. We're going to get a penalty to Pietro Nero. He hammered DeBoer. And DeBoer going after Pietro Nero. And everybody picking a partner. Got to pick a time and a place here now. But DeBoer was hammered on the play by Pietro Nero. So we're going to get some penalties here.
Cleared back out to the neutral ice. Poland has it. Face first into the boards. Penalty coming up by Green Bay. If the Rough Riders keep their cool. And that's a big if right now. So we've got 3 different skirmishes going. Tyler Jubinville is paired off with Michael Underwood. There goes a glove anyway. There go the other ones. There come the fists. So they're having themselves a point fest right at the blue line here. The other 2 fights have been broken up. Maybe. But man, Underwood and Jubinville are going at it. There's a couple of uppercuts. Big overhand right by Jubinville. Another one. Now Underwood with an uppercut. And now the lines will get in there. I think they punched themselves out enough that they get in and break.
There from Andreeve, and he takes it to the bottom of the left circle. And then out in front, tries to jab it on net. Ends up at the left post. Butala is down, and now the gloves are off. He was taken down by Kokkola, and they go down. It's a short-lived fight. They threw the gloves down, and Butala went after him a slinging.
Zone, and there's a big hit applied by a Sioux City Musketeer player. It was on Ricky. Right now, though, DeProfik, he handles the puck well. Comes out. There's a shot. Fought off again. And another attempt by Des Moines. A whistle. We got a fight going. And they're going to go at it. It's ribeye. And that is going to be team captain Brady Turner will go at him right now. And I'll tell you a little explanation why that happened. I was wondering when that would take place. And it only took a minute and 12 seconds.
Picked up by the Storm, shot up high, save Burton, rebound, crashing into the net. It's loose, backhanded, not out, kept in the zone, backdoor pass shot, and they score. And there's a fight after the goal. There's a fight here as Dimoff is tied up with McLean. The Storm have scored.
Away and come out, maybe a 3-on-2 look. Micah Miller on right wing to the Hawks zone. Miller centering off of a skate toward the front of the net. Knocked wide wraparound try by Kepke. Couldn't complete the maneuver. Finkelstein takes it back. Now he got back and swinging away with the Musketeer. Lands an uppercut on Ernberg. And Ernberg down the line could have to dive in to separate these two.
Harbin a shot. Driscoll turns that away. Giannetti behind. DeSucci. All the way across now. Mitchell. Good hit by Hardman there. And now Giannetti's going to go after Hardman. They're probably going to go, and here we go. Hardman and Giannetti right in front of the Buccaneer bench. It's Giannetti standing up for his teammate. Hardman and Giannetti tied up right now. Hardman throws a right. As Giannetti throws a hard right again, and now another one coming from Giannetti, and Hardman's jersey's off. And that will do it. As the officials will come in to stop it there, as I'm not sure who he hit. It might have been Giannetti's partner, I think. In front, that goes off a skate, and now it's taken back by Paquette. Tyler Paquette tries for a one-on-one move. No dice there on Mitchell. Paquette and Mitchell are going to push back and forth. Paquette drops him, and now Mitchell and Paquette are going at it. Tyler Paquette trips on a stick and goes down and throws a late punch. He's still punching at Mitchell on the ice. Tyler Paquette. Who'd have thought that? Fans getting what they want here. Linking up there. Bolson behind. And now Bolson pushing and shoving, and we're going to have a third fight as it's Bolson going at it with Anderson. Haymakers back and forth. Anderson throws. Bolson absorbing, looking for a right and a big right from Bolson, and another one, and that connected from Anderson. As back and forth we go. Ring 3 bells, 3 fights tonight. And it's been fight night here at Buccaneer Arena.
Flipping it here on the right wing wall, gets it to Neudecker. Now there goes Garcia. They drop the gloves. The helmet was already off for Doran Dawson. Garcia and Dawson going at it. Dawson coming there with a right. Garcia has him tied up. He's trying to get free. Now Garcia comes back with a couple of rights. Garcia's helmet is off. They're still tied up. Garcia's jersey is ripped off. And now the referee, the linesman, will interject.
Lutke to Werbeck into the black box and stick handling shooting. Blocker save by Tomek. Goes to the boards at his right. Werbeck was knocked down. And now we're going to have a fight here between Bakic and Buccaneer McKinnon. They're swinging away at each other, but not landing much early. Both swinging and missing. Bakic tries an uppercut. Jabs with the left a couple of times. McKinnon trying to answer. He swings and misses. Bakic gets in a short right. A swing and a miss. Now Bakic giving McKinnon a couple of shots as they wrestle. An uppercut again. Swing wildly by McKinnon and a miss, and the linesman thinking about diving in here, but they're still going, not landing much now. A chance for McKinnon to jab late, and they wrestle to the ice with the linesman intervening.
Hall wins the draw back to the point for Esposito. Esposito fires a shot, gets blocked out high. Bounces to Joyo. Over to Callahan, top of the circle. He'll put one on net. Redirected just wide. Kept in at the point by Joyo. Chips it down into the corner. Esposito. 10 seconds left. Joyo walks the line. D to D. Over to Callahan. Fires a shot. Misses high and wide. Rebound comes out to the neutral zone. And the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo Force as they score on the empty net with 0.7 seconds remaining.